17th of June, and as you can see, we've fetched the boys up from the field. They're both a little bit porky, if they don't mind me saying so, but I think they've had a good time. But I think it's time now to come back off the holidays and to get back into doing some work. I'm just helping Renz out with his horse Apollo. For those of you who are new to my channel, this is Renz's horse. He used to be my horse, but it's Renz's horse now because he is very good horse for a beginner. Even though he's forward going, wouldn't suit all beginners, but Renz wanted a forward going horse, so this is the safest forward going horse that we could get. Because I know him really well, so that's why I know he's alright for Renz. Renz is going to be doing some jobs in the house. He's got two chairs to change the top cover. He's already done them once, but we've had a bit of a change in our bedroom, and we're having the covers on the two chairs, bedroom chairs, changed to match the new curtains we've got. So I'm going to give Apollo a good wash and brush up. Now, I don't normally, as you know, and I'm talking to my regular subscribers, they know I don't use shampoo. That's very good of me, just doing that while I'm talking. I don't use shampoo because I don't show, so I don't need to use shampoo on him. I just wash him off when he's sweaty so that he doesn't go a reddy browny colour. I like him to stay black as possible, but I don't put rugs on unless I have to, which helps to keep the black coat in the sun. The sun fades the coat, but I don't put them on. Though having said that, I might have to put a rug on him because the flies are getting a bit bad down at the field. Not every day, but some days are quite bad. So there we are. Just carry on now. All this is all in your hair. What's all that? Oh, and you'll see here, Farouk has been grooming Apollo to the extent that he's lost part of his mane. He's always been a horse that rubs his mane anyway, so he's never lost a bit there. So unfortunately, he doesn't have the beautiful mane that don't eat that, that he could have. But I don't show, and I can't plait it up because he rubs it out, and then the whole plait falls out. So we just live with him as he is. His tail is superb, even though he's rubbed the back of his tail. Oh no, I've already. Thank you. So I'm just going to give him a shampoo off. I don't use horse shampoo. I don't do very much shampooing anyway, but I use my own shampoo that I use for my hair, Tresemme. Not advocating Tresemme in any way, but that's what I use. So that's what he has. So we're going to start now. Renz has picked his feet out. I like to use warm water, even in the summer. It's just slightly warm, just in case. Why not? I've got it, so why not use it? I've cleaned the water top out in the paddock today. Diablo is, of course, very confident with the cows. She's lacked self-confidence, this Bella, I'm sorry to say, but hopefully she'll come around. Anyway, he's giving her confidence because he, of course, isn't bothered about the cows. So Bullock. So she's gaining confidence because he goes really near them and hangs out with them. So she's learning that they're all right, these bullocks. And so it was quite funny. I think it was funny anyway. So there they are, grazing away quite near the fence where the cows are. Where the bullocks are. And one of them coughed, which frightened Bella. And so she spooked and cantered off. And so Diablo went after her as well because he wondered what was going on. He thought he'd missed out on something. And anyway, then they went back to the fence after a while, and he did it again. So they didn't run off this time, but they just jumped, both of them. I think he jumped because she jumps, because he's not frightened of the cows. And then one of them farted. Not the cows, the horses. I don't know which one it was. So one of them farted, and they both cantered off. It was just hilarious, really. Must have been the smell. So I've got one of these little scrubby things for horses. So it gets sort of into their, gets the soap into their hair, I think. I'm doing one side at once because of course I can't keep swapping the camera. Go on over. So you can see. Can you see? Yes. So I don't put much soap on, ever, but we're having a bit of soap today. It's quite useful because it strips off here so I can get it at the right temperature, because it's always getting the right temperature is the problem. Been riding, I think, for 3 weeks now. I have been swimming, so I'm keeping fit. I just wanted to get the two young ones to a stage where I can walk them in and out without a problem, and I can now put a head collar on Bella. It's all to come. I've got a video of it, but that was quite a problem. He's looking like a Brock now, isn't he? Rather than a sports Friesian. You'll notice that Apollo's mane falls to the wrong side because you're supposed to have the mane at the right hand side of them, the offside. And as I've already said, I don't show, so there's no point fussing about. I just go in nature, really. And I think with Bella, because her hair naturally falls each side of her mane, I think that's quite unusual, and I'm not going to try and correct that because again I don't show, so it doesn't matter, does it? And I think she'll look pretty cute with a braid down each side of her neck, and I'm sure that she's going to have a lot of hair. I just feel she's going to have a lot of hair. Now I didn't wet that, did I? That was a bit silly. That's what happens when you talk, you see, and try and work at the same time. You forget what you're doing. And he's not really a horse that likes his ears washing. He likes being pampered. Don't you? I am keeping them turned out in the big field because of having the youngsters here, and I want to spend as much time as I can, little and often, with the youngsters. So they are staying in here. Not that I could take them down the field because I can't load them yet. Not that I've tried it since they've come, but we all saw how Diablo was with the loading.
Mudslides.
No, he's actually not bad. No, he's quite clean, isn't he? Not like Pharoah. Just so tall.
With a bit of...
Oh, sorry. Now you know I'm not very good with his own side. Just got wrens all over his t-shirt.
Good boy.
Apollo is 16.2 to the wither. He's got no wither, so he looks a lot bigger than 16.2. Horses, not Friesians, but horses that I'm used to, like warm bloods and thoroughbreds. I'm a thoroughbred girl from the past. They tend to have a high wither, so they've got this peak here, where he doesn't have that. So he looks a lot bigger because he's all out, and of course he has his head high, and so when he puts his head up, he looks enormous. But he isn't really, because I've had a horse that's 17.2, but he looks a lot bigger than that, but he's not, because we keep measuring him. I'm going to put their fly sheets on when we take them back to the field. I saw one or two the other day, not today because there's no flies today, but the other day when I went, I did notice there's one or two horse flies, and they are really, really awful. If they bite you, you really know about it. So that's why I'm going to put a fly sheet on. They worked very well last year. They're zebra striped, and the manufacturer says that it's been proven that zebra stripes disorientate the flies as they come on. So, you know, it seems to work too. But any fly sheet would be fine, but I think the zebra stripe ones, I think there is something in what they said because they've done research on it. Stand now. He has a low boredom threshold, that's the only problem with Apollo. But Apollo, not me. Do his tail now. Give that a good soak in there, because it might be that it's been a bit itchy, so I don't want him to rub his hair off, get sweet itch or anything like that, so I'll just have a quick look in there just to see that there's nothing crawling about, so that's good. No, Apollo, no. It's getting a bit bored. He won't be bored if I give him something to eat. I don't think he needs anything to eat. Apollo, eat now, come on. That'll do it. All right. put quite a lot of conditioner on because he has such a thick tail. I find that his tail, even though it's a lot thicker than Farouk seems to get much more tangled. I think it's because Farouk's tail is his hair is in fact. Stop it now. Walk on. I think it's because Farouk's tail hairs are very fine and his are quite thick. I think that makes a difference to why Farouk's takes forever to do and his doesn't take as long, considering how thick it is. So I use this comb. It's a person comb, and I find that's really good because it's got long teeth and they're widely spaced apart, and I find that really good. Somebody, a subscriber, did recommend this brush, and I tried it once. It was rubbish, but it was good for people's hair apparently that get knotted. But this is my preferred method. I've used this method for a long time. But I did embrace the brush, but no, didn't suit me at all. It just made the hair go frizzy. So this is much better. So I'm just doing it. That's quite handy. You're moving around so they can see. This is. I'm doing this with the conditioner in, so hopefully it goes through easier. They do say you shouldn't do what I'm doing. You shouldn't comb your hair when it's wet, but I find this easier, and he's got a lot of tail. I haven't found that it makes any difference as far as we're concerned, doing it when it's wet. So it makes it easier with the conditioner in there, even though I've obviously got other products you can spray on when it's dry. Over you go. That's a good lad. You stand there so you can see it better. No, now stand. No, come on. It's getting a bit fidgety, aren't you? But you can just stand a bit longer now. So I dropped the hair and I don't know where I've got to now, so I'll start again. And then when the bad weather comes, and these boys, I want them in winter, because we ride in winter, so they need to come in and get clipped and all that sort of thing. So I'm then going to just let the young uns stay in the field. They've got the field shelter by then, and they'll just live out as the horses. They've got company. That's the reason I thought I perhaps should get Bella. Though I did really like Bella, though you couldn't buy her on just what you saw. You know, she's a chance. I'll take a chance on her, and so far so good. Yeah, flies, isn't it? So really, she's a companion horse, but of course I won't let her be a companion horse. She's going to be looked after just the same as Diablo, and then later on in years to come, then I don't know. But at the moment. That's the plan. In winter they'll be out in the field, and these boys will be in and out of the field because we'll have the field split into two. And we have been able to use the paddock during the winter months as well when it wasn't too wet. So I think we'll do very well. That's my immediate plan. Anyway, I don't have a long-term plan because I don't know how it's all going to work out with the young boys. Young boy and young girl. So difficult for me to get my head round that we've got a girl. I'm so used to saying boys. I haven't had a filly for, well, some years. She is in season. And Diablo's still got some hormones, but he hasn't tried to mount her, which is good. Because there's always a chance still that, you know, he could get her pregnant. She's far too young to have a foal. That's not my plan anyway. So, luckily we don't have to take any precautions like having him in another field. He's very good. He's lifting his back leg, but it's not to kick me. It's there's some fly or something on him. You'll notice I am stood to the side. So it's less likely that he can kick me anyway. By accident, he wouldn't do it on purpose. Oh, he's got a grey hair in his tail, look. Oh. Gosh, I hope he's not going grey at 8. I hope you'll join us tomorrow for more of Apollo and Farouk's spa day. TTFN.